anyway, so I first became interested in the USS Constitution, which is a ship. When my family vacationed in Boston this summer, I had the privilege of viewing the ship in Boston Harbor, and learned a thing or two about it, which initially sparked my interest, and I went and researched a bit more. Anyway, the Constitution is famous for its battles during the War of 1812, which was an early war between the United States and Britain, and is speculated to have been sort of a pivotal point for America as a growing nation. The design of this ship was slightly different from most other frigates, which are mid-sized battleships, which afforded the Constitution a bit of extra protection, as well as maintaining a high level of maneuverability. It was that level of extra protection that gave the Constitution its nickname Old Ironside, which is commonly known even today. So, a bit of backstory on the War of 1812. That war began on June 18th, specifically, obviously, in 1812, and was in essence a dispute over maritime issues. According to Donald Hickey, most scholars agree that the war was fought over maritime issues, with particularly the Orders in Council, which restricted American trade, with the European continent, and impressment, which was the Royal Navy's practice of removing seamen from American merchant vessels. Though there were certainly battles on land during this war, the turning points were generally fought in the sea, because if the United States could defeat British ships, and the British had the most powerful navy in the world at that time, then that would mean that America was a force to be reckoned with. It was naval battles that helped lead to the end of the war and the signing of the treaty again on December 24th, 1814. As the British were so well known for their naval strength, it was imperative that America build ships of their own. According to Tyrone Martin, the Secretary of War, Henry Knox, had the task of selecting the designer of the frigates, and since no warships had been built in the United States since independence was gained, more than a decade earlier, his choices were rather limited. Joshua Humphreys, the man who was eventually chosen to build the frigate later known as the Constitution, wanted to make it as strong and as fast as possible. According to Patrick Otten, the main topsail is the Constitution's largest sail, measuring 56 feet wide at the head, 50 feet high at the leeches, and 74 feet wide at the foot. This is an incredible amount of surface area and allows the Constitution to outrun any ship bigger than itself. The frigate was initially designed to carry 44 guns, typical of a normal frigate. However, in practice, the sailors did not always conform to this design, and usually carried more guns. A quote from USS Constitution Museum.org actually states, originally rated as a 44-gun frigate, Constitution typically carried around 54 cannons. The ribs of the ship were also a lot closer together, allowing for a stronger hull. So, how the Constitution earned its nickname was in a very specific battle against the British ship known as the Guerrier. The British sailors saw the 18-pound cannonballs literally bouncing off the side of the ship and declared that the sides must be made out of iron. In reality, the hull was so strong because American oak is denser than English oak, and because, according to Ellen Free, Joshua Humphreys put the ribs on the sides of the ship only 4 inches apart, whereas on conventional warships, the ribs were 8 to 10 inches apart. And the USS Constitution never lost a battle, and helped immensely in America's fight against the British during the War of 1812. So you've got this ship that is very important to American history. The War of 1812 was vital to the United States in showing that America was a country completely separate from Britain and one not to be trifled with, and the war couldn't have been won without the help of the Constitution. Slight change in the typical frigate design allowed Joshua Humphreys to create one of the most feared vessels in the sea, and the hull of the Constitution was so strong, the ship earned the nickname Old Ironsides, and to this day remains undefeated. Because this ship was so so important in American history. People fought to preserve it, and the Constitution now sits stacked at the Boston Harbor, open to tourists to take a peek inside this historic vessel. So you guys could go check it out if you wanted to. Anyway, thanks again for listening. I hope it was somewhat enjoyable, even though it's history. And that's all.